right. A little bit of a delay there, but we are live. I'm Mike.
I'm Travis.
Thanks for tuning in. Travis, what are we drawing today?
Today we're going to draw some wacky aircrafts.
All right. So, what's your definition of wacky?
Wacky would be something that when you see it, you can't believe that you're seeing it. And it's silly, it's funny, it's out of the ordinary.
Okay. So it's sorry.
That's okay.
So it's wacky enough to induce hallucinations, is what you're getting at?
Yeah. So let's first of all, when you think about an aircraft, maybe we're thinking about wings of some kind.
Uh-huh.
Or some kind of propelling system. So let me just kind of get the general shapes going of what an aircraft is, and then we can start making it weird.
All right. That works.
So it seems maybe it's some kind of.
It looks like a kayak right now.
It's something like this, and then maybe there's something in the front that's like propeller thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then there's maybe a seat or something in here, and then there's some kind of thing here. So now let's make it wacky.
All right, so you got the bones in there.
So I feel like when I think of wacky, I think maybe goopy or soft and squishy or I don't know. So maybe it's let's go for a darker thing. Maybe it's a bubbly kind of deal.
All right. If it's made out of packing bubbles kind of thing, is that what you're saying? Or just all bubbles?
Kind of just a bubbly surface.
That's a safety first thing, at least.
Yeah.
You can crash land that thing into anything and it'll be all right.
I like your immediate sort of packing bubble suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. So maybe the frame of this whole thing is made out of packing bubbles. I'm trying to think, what other kind of materials are used for maybe mailing stuff? Maybe this is kind of a...
It's a big safety plane. So there's packing peanuts, the loose ones, that get everywhere.
Okay.
There's crumpled up paper jammed into things. There's those bigger air pocket ones,
Yeah.
So if it's all that kind of stuff, you got it's light enough. It's working for you that way.
Maybe.
Vincent says soap bubbles, flying cloud of soap bubbles. Maybe that's what it's jetting out the back. It's
Okay.
That's what its rocket fuel is.
So there's just bubbles happening.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the seat is a package.
Like an Amazon box?
Yeah, it's just an Amazon box. There's packing tape on it or something.
All right. This has got the feeling of a kid's homemade airplane project that actually works.
Yeah.
And I like it.
So I was trying to think, what else would be on the package? Might have a shipping label or something on it.
Hey, Jasmine. Greetings from Australia. Thanks for making it. I know the time zones are a bit totally different, so thanks for catching it. And hey, the baby genius. Yeah, that's all us. Sonic for Hire, Morty Combat, Mega Man dies at the end. That's us. And Chase, who is not here.
Hey.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
If you guys have any suggestions to add for this fun little contraption that we got going.
Next, it's coming from Brazil. This is global. This stream is all over the planet.
Mm-hmm. Look up in the air after this. Maybe you're going to see the aircraft.
To catch you guys up, we got a bubble airplane. It's made out of bubble wrap. It expels bubbles. It's got an Amazon box for a seat. Is the person sitting on top of that box, or like that's like the back of the chair?
This is the back of the chair, and I feel like maybe there's a hunched person. I don't want to go too crazy with the person because I want to focus on the aircraft.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's say that there's just like a dude here,
It's kind of crammed in.
and he's just like, he's like, "Ugh," you know.
That works. I like it. Any future series coming up, like Hedgehog for Hire? We're planning on a bunch of stuff. We we have a lot of like mini series type things going on for the channel. Some longer term stuff. We definitely want to do some more series. Hedgehog for Hire is probably done. It was that last season was on Rooster Teeth, and they don't want another one, which stinks. But what are you gonna do? So we're making other stuff with the Sonic characters. We might later this year do something with Thunderhead. Um, and we got our Eggman How To with Eggman series, so that's always fun. There's a new one coming out soon. But we'll eventually do some more stuff with those characters for sure. They're too fun not to do new stuff with.
So right now I kind of just got this dude.
he looks either like terrified or uncomfortable.
Yeah, he didn't realize that this was going to be such a problem when he set it up.
Yeah.
He thought, hey, I just want to make an airplane that has some kind of theme, and then now he's having second thoughts about the theme.
Next, what do you mean delay? Like an audio delay, or glitches or anything like that? Let us know if this looks and sounds okay. I thought I had it fixed up, but if it's acting weird, I'll do what I can to try and fix it.
I'm gonna have to go into this box a little bit.
I have heard of Tales for Hire. Was that you, Baby Genius? Sorry, I can't remember. And yeah, Jasmine, that the Thunderhead dating show, it would definitely be a lot of fun to do because Thunderhead is an idiot. He actually appears in the next How To with Eggman. So keep an eye out for that one. That one's gonna be funny. I think it's funny anyway. All right, so what do we got here?
So he's wearing a bubble. He's got a bubble jacket going on.
I like the Captain America wing on his helmet there too.
Yeah, I just wanted to give him some kind of.
Oh, okay, you didn't make the series. I do remember that one though. I think the person who created it gave me a heads up about it when they were making it.
Oh, right, so there's just like packing peanuts flying out of here. So I don't know. I feel like
this seems borderline out of control. Like he's barely hanging on to his invention here.
I'm second guessing this propeller in the front. Maybe we can have something. What's like a ridiculous?
If it was like
thing or.
I was thinking like if you're just going on like kind of inflatable type things.
Yeah.
If it was like a bunch of like like the animal balloons, just like the long ones. If it's like a bunch of those things.
Like the ones that clowns do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depressive Tangela says the pilot is reminiscent of Commander Keen. I'm not familiar with Commander Keen. Do you know who that is?
I'm not familiar.
We'll have to look up Commander Keen.
That's right. Okay, so maybe we got some. They're just like hanging out at the front.
Like they're on a propeller, so they're like whipping around.
Okay.
I don't know. The physics of this plane are suspect at best, but. I like it. Okay, yeah, IB-atronic, right? Made Tales for Hire series? That sounds familiar.
I actually have seen that. I think that's the one. They're like trapped in an elevator or something. Is that right? Do I remember that correctly?
I'm not sure. Is that right? Trapped in an elevator for Tales for Hire? Let's find out.
The internet knows.
This plane is perfectly functional.
It passed all the safety tests.
So are the bubbles like this area here? Is this see-through at all? Or is it like so layered up that it's sort of like, oh,
I feel like it's wicked layered up. Maybe
okay,
I don't know.
I buy that.
Let's maybe there's just like random like balloons on here.
That was one of the episodes, yes.
Nice. So there's this. Yeah, bubbles. I don't know. What else do you guys?
Yeah, let's see. What can we do to wrap up, to bubble wrap up, huh? Bubble wrap up this this airplane. Let us know if you got any thoughts on it. I feel like we could do something with like the engine area or something, wherever the engine is on this jet. Or what if it's like weaponized? If there's like some water balloons hanging off the wings.
Yes, they're just dangling. They're just like heavy and dangling.
Yeah, they're like counterweights.
That's what's bringing him down. I think.
Oh, that's why he's panicking.
This is what he's panicking about.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely throw some color on there, Vincent, for sure.
And his eyes are going to be more like.
And some phasers, so it needs some high tech phaser guns. Maybe it shoots more bubbles.
All right, that's fair. That's why I give him like a huge.
Oh, water guns. That's a good one. To go with the kids. This is like a plane that would like crash into like a children's birthday party, and the kids would love it.
Yeah. Oh man, this isn't the way my birthday. Oh my gosh.
Next, yeah, we do all the Dorkly animations. Alex, who works here, does all the animation for it. He might stop in later in the stream. But yeah, we've been doing them for a long, long time. And I started out doing the animation for it, and then Alex started working here, and he just runs the show there for the animation.
I would call Mike and Alex the Pixel Princes.
I like that one. Shoots bubbles. Those massive super soakers as turrets. All right, so this thing is now turning into a war machine.
Yeah. So there's just like, like a gizmo on here. There's things. I'm going to get those water balloons on there.
I gotta watch Tales for Hire. Baby Genius saying, also the time where Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles picked up a brown, hostile hobo hedgehog. The time Tails pretended to be a cop, and one of the cops allowed him into the squad, and Sonic got denied. I gotta watch that.
Very nice.
Oh, one of them busted open?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, things aren't going as he planned.
It's because he's got all the balloons on one side. And it's like yanking that wing down.
Exactly.
Oh my god. How did this thing even get off the ground? I feel like this got dropped out of another plane, and he just has to figure it out before he hits the ground.
Yeah, he snuck it onto a plane during a flight. And they said, "You can't be on this. Get out of here." And then they just tossed him out, and now he's,
It's like he packed all this shit like in that Amazon box and built it on the plane, and then like forced his way out of the plane.
Yeah, and I feel like because it's. Wait, what's today's date?
Today's the 24th.
So maybe there's just like a number 24 on here.
Oh, I like that. I always forget that some planes have that on there.
And then maybe there's just like there's like cool designs on it.
Some speed lines.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. We'll have Tails react to Tales for Hire.
Alright, so
that's looking pretty good.
More guns or more balloons? Or, I don't know, guys.
I think it's looking good if you want to slap some color on that bad boy. Who we got here? Here's Austin.
There he is. What up, son?
No explanation. Oh, it's okay.
Clearly, it's
can we
some type of biomechanical airplane.
Yep.
Dropping some some sacks of liquid.
So to give you a rundown, it is a bubble wrap airplane.
Oh, okay. I thought it was skin. But
Oh,
yeah,
God.
bubble wrap's fine.
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah, bubble wrap's cool. Yeah.
We were just talking about how it's cool for like kids' parties, and then you turned it into some serial killer's like fetish ultimate plan. It's just murdering
Yes.
people and making an airplane out of it.
Murdering people with water balloons.
Well, now that's filled with blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right, perfect. So we're gonna get some.
Just like that, this is the most disgusting airplane.
Okay, so we're gonna color it in like skin color.
Yeah, why not?
Well, yeah, because if it's blood balloons,
This is disgusting now.
then,
99 blood
Yeah.
balloons.
then it only
I could find a souvenir.
The 24 is the number of human bodies it took to build this plane.
I'm trying to think of what the commercial for this airplane would be.
This is sold in stores?
Yeah.
No, this is our military in 9 years. This is what we start doing.
Extra skin lying around the house.
Yeah.
How many times has this happened to you?
So it was actually a lot more affordable for us to use the dead bodies of the, all our enemies,
Yeah.
all of the bad guys, right? We just use their bodies for our aircraft.
That's a flex. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
classic United States move.
I just want to
Just cutting costs, where it matters.
get this on there, and then I can't wait to get these bloody balloons in there.
The pilot is now Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh yeah, checks
Yeah.
out.
This plane. So is his suit now also a skin suit, like someone else's skin suit? Because he's got the same texture.
Yeah, but I feel like no. I feel like,
Wait, that's a really good comment. Imagine making this play in real life. We're Lowbrow Studios, and this is Jackass. Hell yeah!
okay, so maybe
We're gonna be flying this plane over the Atlantic
this is from like
Ocean.
his some of his victims were not of the same variety, so his jacket's going to be a darker color.
Nice.
All right, yeah. He's an equal opportunity serial killer.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can appreciate it.
Just for contrast, everybody. I don't want to have the
Yeah.
same color going over the same color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Travis,
true.
you're actually canceled for this. I'm sorry.
Why?
Sorry, dude. I don't make the rules.
Oh boy.
He's a serial killer, but he is no racist.
This plane. This whole story behind this plane is absurd now. Because if those are blood balloons, like what's his plan now? What is this?
Okay, so he's obviously a part of the U.S. military,
Okay.
and
Was he like a contract? Like,
Well, he was on his way to the adrenochrome plant to drop off this blood, which is where they extract that particular chemical from.
okay,
And
yeah, go off.
Yeah.
and now that he tried to get there faster by making the plane out of this material, which he thought would be more aerodynamic,
Uh-huh.
And he wasn't wrong.
and he didn't, he didn't finish school, so he wasn't privy to the fact that bloody balloons are going to weigh down the plane,
Yep.
and also the weather was inclement on
Because
this day.
as we all know, 1 pound of blood weighs more than 1 pound of water.
It's one of those trick SAT questions
Yeah.
that they give to serial killers.
Yep.
So let's get a deep red for the blood.
All right. Fucking skin plane.
Yeah, I know. I walked in the room. It's the first thing I thought of.
This thing couldn't have been more wholesome before you got in here.
I know. I have that effect on people. Not a lot of people know this about me.
I have
Maybe
noticed
just-
that you comment that on anything that you see. Like, oh, make that human skin.
Yeah, make a human skin. Yeah, you got something to tell us, Austin? Yeah. What can I say?
It doesn't need more cowbell, it needs more human skin.
Right.
Oh boy. So what's the blood bank, or what was he doing?
He's bringing it to a facility where they extract a certain chemical from the blood
Okay.
that they use.
Can we think of a name of the chemical? It needs to be a made up chemical it isn't real.
Okay.
Like unobtainium adjacent.
Oh my god. I was gonna go with the worst possible thing and call it vitamin B for blood.
There you go.
It's terrible. Don't use
Damn.
it. Don't humor me and don't encourage my terrible.
Vitamin. Wait, like it needs to be something not like chemical B.
How about element B?
Oh, element
yeah,
B. That
element
works.
B.
All right.
Is there an element on the? We're just gonna assume there's not an element on the periodic table that has a B already.
There's plenty. I think there's.
Where it's just B.
Maybe it's
Oh,
element,
just B?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's ones that
BL?
start with B.
Yeah, but there's right.
Oh,
Where's
like
the symbol?
I think they're all 2 letters, right?
So we're gonna so for this there isn't one. But now it's like the lost compound on the periodic table, element B. the final compound.
It's a stretch asking our viewers to imagine a periodic chart of elements.
Yeah, our viewers they don't fucking know. You guys don't know. Come on.
You know.
Imagine a world where the periodic chart of elements is slightly different.
Yeah.
Just suspend disbelief.
Yeah, it's a classic sci-fi premise.
All right, so what does this chemical do?
It's the chemical that
Turns the frogs gay.
no, it has to do something with flight, I think, right?
Yeah, sure.
Or maybe it's like
Okay.
maybe it's an anti-gravity chemical.
Oh,
Which
and that's
is-
just hanging out in our blood?
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know.
It's the year. No, this is perfect. It's
Damn it.
It's the year 3042. Humans discover that a chemical in their own blood what is it? It allows them to fly.
Allows them to fly,
What's
yeah.
the premise?
Scientists have unlocked human flight
Yes.
within our own bodies.
our own bodies.
Blood is now currency.
Yes, blood has replaced money as the new currency. Countries use it to barter with one another.
Okay.
War has ended.
This kid is actually ace pilot Scott Stallion's son.
Oh.
Okay.
Sergeant Stallion was murdered
Mhm.
in an air accident,
Yes.
and now it's up to him to deliver the blood, and he's not a pilot, so
Oh,
this
alright.
is why things are going astray. You know,
What was he doing before he was forced to be a pilot?
picking his nose.
A professional
That
nose
makes
picker.
sense. That
It's
makes
in
sense.
the future.
It's in the future.
you know?
Anything's possible.
Hey, we got to create more jobs. Am I right? Automation.
Robots picking all the noses.
Yeah, I know. These goddamn robots are taking all our jobs.
And what's the one thing robots don't have? Blood.
Ooh.
Oh,
That
so-
connects somehow. I don't.
Ooh. Yeah. Full circle.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lowbrow Studios. We do professional world building.
Too
In
long.
60 minutes or less.
Yes.
So within 25 minutes, we've created a dystopian future. I'd say
Yeah.
Yes.
blood is currency. You said there's no war though, so that's kind of all right.
Right. It's kind of a nuanced future. You know. It's not necessarily dystopia.
Right.
It's kind of just what we have now, just slightly different.
A very milk toast future.
Yes, a very average future.
It's all ominous sounding, but
Right.
everything is okay.
Right. Yeah, everything is basically fine
Except for the skin
except
planes.
for this one thing. Yeah. Man, I mean, yeah, how bad would that really be if blood replaced money? You know, let's follow through on this promise.
So if you were smart about it, right, the first thing I would do is start saving my own blood
Sure,
and putting it in the freezer because you're just
Okay.
going to make more blood.
blood cube, sure.
Right. But then that's like your bank now. It's a literal blood bank.
Yes. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm here all day, guys.
Pretty good. Okay, so everyone now just like so that's the new thing is everyone is just like walking around like within just like a very minuscule amount of taking out too much blood. Like so everyone is trying to take out right like the most amount of blood a day that they can without passing out.
Okay.
So then that creates like a whole new facet of society.
So everyone's just like sickly pale.
Yeah,
kinda
everyone's sickly pale.
dizzy all the time.
Yeah, so now it is dystopia. I mean, if you're really like a clout shark, and you're like really chasing the bag.
Yep.
Wait, that actually works really well.
Oh, blood.
Bags of blood. Damn.
Chasing the bag.
You're really you're really grinding. You're following all those Instagram pages with inspiring quotes about I don't need friends, I need business partners type shit.
Wow.
You're following all the right pages.
Yeah,
You're really maxing out your blood withdrawal each day.
How is the transaction? How does that happen? So like when you're paying for something in blood, you know what
Blood
I mean?
cubes.
Is it all frozen blood cubes, or like?
Well, no, because then it would melt.
Right.
Isn't it like?
Right.
Are people drinking the blood? Like, is it vampire-esque, vampiric?
Okay, well, so let's think about this.
Because originally we were saying that the blood.
How many people do we still have, by the way?
0. Everybody's out. Vincent. Oh, let me catch up for a second. Vincent F says it sounds like Tank Girl, where the water is currency, but darker. Yeah, clearly darker.
Element B is the new Bitcoin. Okay, bars.
Awesome. So it's all right. So let's say it's like congealed cubes of blood, right? So that it's like it's not going to just melt. It's
Right.
like,
Yeah, we invent technology where they stay frozen.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so the it's valuable because it's got the flight thing in it. So people are flying around. I imagine you just eat it, and then the blood is now in your system.
Right.
And let's ignore like O positive, B, AB, all that stuff.
Yeah,
like the different types of blood.
We've evolved beyond.
Yeah, we
that.
figured that. Yeah.
Evolutionarily, we've evolved
Yes.
beyond blood types.
So very excellent time saver.
It brings a new
Plot
meaning to when
device.
people tell you to be positive.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you said it enough couple thousand years in the future, you can kind of wrap up those plot holes pretty easily.
Yeah, pretty quickly. So all right, so then it's so the more blood cubes that you're eating, the more you can fly?
Yeah.
The longer your flight duration. So now you're always like rolling that dice. Like, am I gonna have enough blood intake?
Yeah.
I got it, guys.
Okay, yeah.
So this dude, he's the son of this hotshot pilot, right? And he doesn't understand that you need to actually consume the blood in order to get the anti-gravitational effects.
Uh-huh.
So he just put it in balloons on the bottom of his idiot plane.
Yeah.
And even though he's got the rad balloons on it and everything, there's no effect.
Right.
It's just making him go straight down.
The more the story unfolds, this guy is the dumbest person in the world, I think.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, just total scrub.
He's young. He's a young kid.
This is the best plan he's got to get the blood somewhere.
Yeah.
Instead of like just taking it somewhere. What do we got here?
Skip for a new series. You guys are off on it.
Blood World? Yeah, well, this is the pilot for Blood World.
Yeah. Partner with Studio Joho to continue.
Oh, I love Joho. Those guys are insanely awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We did work with them once a long time ago. I directed a Klondike bar ad series for College Humor, and they animated it, and it looked awesome.
There's some blood. Ooh, okay, here we go. There's RH null. No antigens present. Extremely rare and literally where this
Tom is coming in with the info.
Hell yeah,
here.
Thomas.
Holy shit.
Great premise. Right, that's like the super rare.
Yeah, that's like, what's his face from Fury Road, right? Kind
Yes.
Oh, the guy that's
right?
like,
Well, it's what's his face? It's Tom Hardy, because his blood is universal.
oh, okay.
Right.
I
Okay, so
immediately
those
jumped to
people are the new royal family of the United States.
Okay.
Are the people who have that blood.
So should there be like eyeballs and things on this, or is it just purely made up of skin? Should there be hair on it? 'Cause
Oh,
it's strange,
I would definitely say there's some stray pubes hanging off of that thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some stray pubes.
Yep. Let's keep it realistic now.
Yeah.
It is a skin plant.
Yeah, stick to the bit.
Throw some other shit on there for eyeballs.
All right, let's go for it.
I mean, this dude, from what the story is, he put this thing together pretty quickly. So I can't imagine he was all that selective in like just getting skin.
Sure.
It's just like haze coming off of it.
Oh,
It's just like a giant sack.
oh my god. This is just all scrotum sack stuff.
Yeah, so it's only he is so dumb that he only for some reason it's like, well, I guess I can only use the skin
Maybe
from
there's,
these
like-
guys' scrotums.
Yeah.
There's like some in his mouth.
Oh. Now the panic is really makes sense.
Right. I mean, I'd be panicking as well if I was in his scenario.
Let's see if I can send a lifeline out to Alex to shut the heat off in this room.
Help.
Right. Alex finally comes in. We're just all bright red.
Fast forward 20 minutes, we're not wearing shirts.
I know. It's too hot, Alex. The skin plane.
Yeah, yeah. You don't understand. It's the future and the blood money.
We're just trying to save some blood money.
Trying
Alex, you
to
don't understand. It's too hot.
eating the blood cubes.
Oh my god, a plot twist is that the plane is alive.
Ooh.
Okay,
He was in a hurry.
we could do this.
Yeah. So this is actually Plane's fan art.
This is a rejected Pixar premise.
Yeah.
We don't do too much human mutilation.
Right. Typically in our films, they're trying to be all
Yeah.
during our pitch meeting. So guys, we love it, but
Top
Okay.
line, we love it. We
Yeah,
have some notes.
we have a couple notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something
tweaks.
Yeah.
We just want to tweak it
Minor
to get
tweaks.
it to the right
Yeah.
spot.
Just the whole skin thing.
Yeah. How tied are you to the skin
Yeah.
plane and the blood being
Are you
burst?
married to the pubes? Can you meet us in the middle?
I'm going to stop you right there. The pubes.
Alright, so maybe there's a face
Not
on
quite
here.
sold. Not quite.
Oh, it's all
Maybe
like
it's like
stretched out.
Maybe it's like that.
Yeah, it's stretched taut.
Oh, it's so taut. Oops, sorry.
It's gotta be.
Damn. Okay, and it's looking up at him.
Oh my
It's
god.
looking back up at. Yeah.
This is the tautest face.
Wow.
Look how big this guy's face is.
The most taut face 2020.
Is he a vampire?
Yeah.
Or is that his... Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a vampire.
So he murdered a vampire. He seems into it.
You know?
And fart propelled.
Yes.
Those are fart bubbles.
Fart bubbles. Love them. Wouldn't they be, more of a brown color? Not to be.
Yeah, like greenish
Not to-
gas. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Not
Well,
to,
yeah.
not to nitpick you here. Trying
Yeah.
to solve color.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, they're fart bubbles as of right now.
Okay, nice.
Now this makes sense.
Yes. I wasn't quite sold on it
Yeah.
until now.
Yeah.
Wow. This is really good stuff. I'm glad I came in when I did and
Yeah.
moved it into the correct direction. But,
Austin coming in as a story artist here. Really?
Yes. So hear me out. Yeah. What if we made it gross?
I have a suggestion if one of you guys want to pop in and help me out with this.
Okay.
I was going to say maybe there's like, even if it's just one or a few like birds or something flying by just like in disgust,
Okay.
like reacting to it all.
Mhm.
Or maybe they're laughing at him because, they know he's going to fall out of the sky perhaps.
Right.
So we just get the red in the tongue and then we'll, oh, that's black. What's happening here?
Oh my god.
No, you got it. You're
Uh,
good.
Why am I?
The
An
window's over
eyedropper.
here. Your window's way over on the screen.
Oh my god.
You can drag it over there. It like defaults to use the mouse.
Yeah, let me just
Come
go
to
over
me.
with the stylus and just move it.
Come to me.
Yeah. Take Minority Report style. Just take it and throw it over to the other side.
We're in a virtual reality studio here right now.
Yes.
Oh, I think he got my tweet. Or my text.
Right. Tweeting at someone to
yeah.
turn the heat off.
I'm just gonna tweet that out to the world.
Yeah. Hey, if anyone is, just drop a pin.
Turn the heat off, world.
Yeah.
Climate change.
Yes.
Just gonna start saying that randomly. Hey everybody, climate change. Alright, I don't know.
All right, Austin, you want in?
So this
Yeah.
is you're on the line art layer. Do you want to toss in some fangs?
Alright, is this... Let's,
Can you make it gross? I feel like this isn't gross enough.
Yeah, this is too kid friendly.
Oh, I like the veins in the eyeballs. I didn't see that.
ooh, wow. Okay, so there, let's see. There's gonna be a bird flying by,
Sweet.
and I want to make it like a really weird looking bird. Just because. So it's looking back. Kind of like
Oh, yeah. I gotcha.
a dam.
Oh, quack.
Yeah. Let's see. It's gonna have like a really long neck too. I'm thinking. Yeah, it has this little ploof.
Yeah. So, Baby Gene says, here's a nostalgic question. What is your favorite line quote from Sonic for Hire? One of my favorite ones is towards the end of the, I don't know what season it is, when they're in space and they're on Star Fox's ship, and at the end Thunderhead shows up, and he hasn't been there all season, and he's ready to party or whatever, and he gives like this big line, he's, I'm ready to party, and then someone's like, yeah, we're going home, and he just goes, fuck, and that's it, and that's the end of the episode.
Mine, I mean, I think you guys did Sonic for Hire before I was born, but no, we have fun. I really like the frying and buying.
Oh yeah, frying and buying is great.
It's so good.
It still does not make any sense.
Yeah, it's perfect. Frying and buying.
He makes the stuff to fry, and he's not buying it; he's selling it.
It's a perfect line.
Yeah, and it rhymes.
And it rhymes.
And a fun fact: that's pretty much the same exact voice. Knuckles and Thunderhead are the same voice. It's very slightly different. Thunderhead is like more New Jersey.
Right.
Frying and buying.
Now we're gonna have him saying "What the quack," because that was pretty good.
What's that breezing past my bottom half?
Right. Yes.
Balloons, skin airplane, blood.
Yeah. Yo, what the?
What the quack?
What the quack?
Or maybe it'll just
Get
be.
the falk out of here.
Or maybe it'll just be.
Falcon.
It'll be the quack? Question mark.
The quack? The quack?
The quack. Yeah. You're right.
What's snakecraft? Anybody know what snakecraft is? Is it like when you make stuff out of snakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you like build stuff out of snakes.
Like houses and stuff?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Various.
Like mugs and
Lassos.
vases?
Yeah, just different appliances.
I got a snake coffee maker.
Oh yeah. How's
That's
it?
terrible.
How's it treating? Yeah.
I just pour ground coffee on a dead snake.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make
And
any
then doesn't
coffee.
make any coffee.
doesn't make
yeah,
any
it
coffee,
fucking
no.
sucks.
I had something like that, but it would just kind of close up my throat and make me go to the hospital.
I think you're ingesting venom.
Yeah, that would make.
I'm not a doctor.
That would explain
se?
the symbiote
yeah.
suit and the fight
I'm not
Spider-Man.
necessarily a
Oh, yeah.
doctor.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
Hmm.
That reminds me, I owe Sonic a poster remote. Oh, yeah, to change the poster? It took me a second on that one, sorry.
Right.
I was a little slow.
To change down the poster remote.
I wanted to mention the quote that I liked, but I didn't want to like get it wrong. But the part where the frog is like choking, and it's just like, I'm dead, or it's like, you're not dead, you're whatever. It's like, yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot like the exact quote, but it was just
I forgot to. Was that from the new season, or was that
Yeah.
from... Okay, yeah.
they're like trying to disguise themselves as Ninja Turtles or something.
Right. Slippy and Peppy.
Oh, the Star Fox?
Yeah.
Peeps?
Yep.
Her eyes are just like.
And making anything wall-eyed like that is funny to me.
Alright, I made this bird. Give it some. Maybe
The
it's,
quack.
let's see.
So the plane, that is a legit vampire with a giant face.
The bird is also skin
I feel like
colored.
if you put enough skin together, it just becomes alive. That's like the rule.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yep.
I'm
Are
good
we
with
gonna have any like a brief explanation of why that is? Just like or like human skin has kind of just naturally evolved to do that in the last.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the future.
Yeah.
Austin, does this bird have just one wing?
Yes.
The quack.
The quack?
He's actually reacting to not having a win.
Maybe I'll.
Where the fuck did my other
Maybe
wing
I'll
go?
squeeze it.
Otherwise, just like, this kid again. This is the 5th lap.
Right.
Use
think
a
he
real
would've-
plane.
Would have crashed by now, I thought.
Yeah, I'll squeeze in these wings. You know what bird wings look like.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be a lot of helium in those balloons.
Right.
So the plane is farting. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. 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 Good.
Check.
I feel like, I don't know. Austin, can you like erase the back part of the plane and maybe just like indicate some kind of a cheek?
Oh, good call.
Mm.
Good call. All right, so that's the bird situation. Yeah, let's make something work here.
I missed this other one, so I'll confess something. I added 15-second scenes from each season of Sonic for Hire on TikTok, along with the Hedgehog for Hire season.
Ooh, a fellow TikToker, fellow Zoomer on TikTok.
TikTok.
Wow.
Hashtag blessed. Right? I don't know.
I should-
Yeah, there's this.
I should make a TikTok thing, and it's just like the front-facing camera of me trying to figure out how to use TikTok.
Yeah. It doesn't look like a butt. Hang on.
It's all just like accidental TikToks of you like ordering food. And you're in the bathroom like fixing your hair.
I have millions of.
I guess that's kind
Subscribers.
of cheek-esque,
Yeah, you get that other cheek in there.
right?
Yeah, it's all right.
And then it's hang on.
Zoomers rise up.
Wait. Where's your color layer, Charles?
It's probably
Yeah.
it's that one. I don't name layers. I just make new ones.
You know what? You would.
Classic Travis.
All right, now, you know.
Oh, just straight tooting.
Straight to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yes.
This is gonna get more subscribers.
Yeah. Get me in the room when it comes to social media strategy.
Yeah.
All right, hear me out. We're gonna draw a skin plane farting.
Skin plane, pubes, blood balloons, ducks.
You name it.
Do we have an official name for the skin plane, aside from skin plane?
Aside from skin plane.
Yeah. Something with like epidermis.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What are some? We need some names suggestions for the skin plane.
Yeah. Can we get some name suggestions in the chat going?
Let's go.
Come on, everybody.
Name that plane.
Yeah. Let's see.
Need a name for the plane.
Name for the plane. That's the game.
This is the weirdest. I mean, I will say this is a
Zoomer
Weird.
shows.
wacky aircraft.
Force.
Foreskin. Oh my god.
Yes.
That's pretty
So what's the plane called? It's called Foreskin.
Good old foreskin. Hitting the skies of my own foreskin.
Um,
Yeah.
There's another one that's like really gnarly. It's am I gonna say it on the stream?
Oh, you have to now.
The Schmegma plane?
Oh, that's what's in the bubbles,
Anyone?
right?
I don't know, man.
Or wait, who's that?
And I'm
politician?
canceled.
Who's that politician that was like?
Bloodthirsty justice.
Oh my god.
That's actually pretty
I
rad.
know. H. Holmes, Foreskin, Bloodthirsty Justice.
Bloodthirsty schmegmustus.
Oh.
Wait, you had a politician
Yeah, I forgot.
joke lined up?
No, I thought. Shit, I can't remember it well enough to. It wasn't even a joke. It was like somebody was like, "Damn it."
The biggest problem facing our country right now. Is
They used his last name and like and also used it for like a schmegma type gross thing,
Yes.
and it stuck for a bit.
And it really worked,
Yeah, shit.
man.
I can't remember.
Because it could be that.
What is that? H.H. Holmes?
H.H. Holmes.
Sure.
How about BFJ and its bloodthirsty foreskin justice?
BFJ. So if it's like the 24 BFJ. Wait,
Yeah.
what was it? B.
Or
BF.
I guess it needs to be BT.
BT. Yeah, for the thirsty.
BTHJ.
BTFJ?
BT.
BTFJ. Wait.
Yeah, foreskin justice.
I don't know. I said HJ. I was thinking.
Can we just make
thinking
this dude's
hands up.
know.
jacket like white or like something so it's kind of like I just want it to stand out like a little bit.
Wait, his
I feel like
jacket.
we're
I'll give
losing
it. I'll give it like white highlights.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
I just feel like we're losing it a little bit.
Yeah.
I
Losing
blame
against
myself.
the Amazon box.
You know what I mean.
Well, you're trying to get in some people of color, which is good. Aside from them donating their skin to this.
I wanted to get their
person.
more specifically. I wanted to get their skin in a jacket on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name that skin jacket.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be a good segment.
Hmm.
Is you do it in black and white, and you have to guess the skin color.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
Yep, nothing could possibly
Yeah.
go wrong with that.
I don't know how that got canceled
yeah.
automatically.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. Got the highlights going.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
That
my
works,
braid.
that works.
I did the cheeks. I did the toot.
Nice.
I mean,
I might just do a UFO in the corner because
All
I'm
right,
still,
I feel like
fill the time a little bit.
yeah, we got a few minutes left.
Then there's a UFO. Wait, there's a butt UFO.
It did come back to butts.
It did. I know. So I drew this. So it's
Everybody was drawing butts earlier today. Not me, though.
Lowbrow Studios.
or me.
Or Travis.
Yes. It
Maybe
was
not
actually pretty much just me. All right. So then you have the the butt alien
Mhm.
inside the butt cockpit,
Right.
and it's like,
Butt cockpit.
yo, what the heck?
The butt?
Yeah.
What the butt?
Oh, nice. I like how we're.
And then
Yeah, Princess Potato's great. That's Stacy Silva is the voice of Princess Potato. She makes every line that she says for it cracks me up.
Potato.
Princess Potato is one of those characters too where you can have her do anything because she has no real moral compass or anything like that. She could just be nice, or she could be totally evil, drunk, maniac. Very easy to write for. Oh, I like how it's like, I like the little use of the overlapping bubbles there.
oh yes.
Does this one have pubes coming out of it too? or-
Yeah. Yeah.
Was there alien pubes?
Those are alien pubes.
Anytime I see lines now, they're just pubes.
Yeah. Pubes, 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 pubes,
Yes.
pubes, pubes.
Pubes.
Oh no! What is this?
Oh no!
Oh my god!
That's a robot pube.
You can't
Yeah.
see it.
What? I need some like
Actually, if I put it against my
thrusters.
skin.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is the A+ content you guys tuned in for.
Yeah, that's right.
I need like some type of
2
thruster,
dozen Vicodin, chop chop.
or maybe it'll just be like this.
I like the tailpipe.
The tailpipe.
Yeah.
So that's going.
Intergalactic vehicle with a tailpipe.
Yeah.
Just tooting along.
Mm-hmm. Skies are hectic in the future.
Seriously, there's a lot happening.
There's a lot going on.
A lot of
Yeah.
congestion.
Doesn't feel quite. I need some suggestions. I think
Um,
this design, or I can just color it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Maybe you know what would be cool is like some like a robot arm just sticking out. Maybe he's trying to like pinch one of those.
Oh
things.
yeah. Good idea. Or it's just poking it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I was flying by. It's like, ooh, balloons.
Does not care about the dropping of blood balloons.
I've never seen anything like this before. I want to pinch it. Oh, very nice. I like that. Let's give me a
Random
little
thought:
poke.
Sonic gets every Sonic for Hire to be a part of his Jackass parody. Yeah. Hey, Nurj. Yep, we're almost gonna end it though, but glad you stopped by. Anyway, no explanation on what this plan is. Though.
Figure it out.
No.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty clear what it is.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to explain.
Yeah.
You know, we're not gonna sit here and insult your intelligence and explain.
He's pilot son driving a skin plane with blood coming out of it, and there's an alien poking a balloon.
Oh my god.
And the bubbles are farts.
And the bubbles are farts.
The plane has a
Just
butt
like really panically like explaining it.
It's like one of your parents found it, and you have to like explain. No,
It's
it's not
sure
bad. It was just that the skin plane was made of skin.
Yeah,
It was
the
going-
plane, the skin plane, the foreskin, schmagma.
I'm not thirsty. Amazon box.
You don't understand me.
Yeah. Get out of my room.
I'm gonna tell you to keep going through my stuff.
Yeah.
Where did the skin airplane come from?
Who taught you about skin airplanes?
Who taught you about?
Why is everything hairy in here?
In here, his whole room is just hairy. Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll keep the color scheme consistent.
Got it. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's easy. Cardboard Cruiser. Are you hiding the universe's secrets?
I
Need
think
something.
inside the Amazon box is more bloody water balloons, just in case something like this happens.
Uh
So, I mean, there's a way out of this. It's just we're seeing the one moment where it all kind of goes to shit.
huh. I like the red on the ship.
Ooh yeah. Ooh.
We need something behind the recoiling at the smell. Oh, somebody recoiling at the smell, I think.
Maybe it's like a
Imagine the
cloud
smell.
reacting to it, or
Oof, yeah.
I mean,
Like a
you can
frowny
clearly
cloud.
tell that this expression is him, the alien recoiling. That's,
3 dots.
Yeah, 3 dots. That's the recoil, the universal
Yeah.
symbol for recoiling.
Alien body language 101.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly you skipped that class.
imagine the smell.
Yeah. Everything is skin and farts and blood and
Lowbrow Studios, baby.
It's Friday, everybody.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking Friday.
let this set the tone for your weekend
Yes.
and your nightmares.
Yes. Yeah. Going into this weekend, fam.
Yep.
I want you, maybe you're at the club. Maybe you're,
I want you to go to the club,
Okay.
find somebody that you like on the dance floor, and whisper this entire explanation into their ear.
Softly. Slowly.
Did you catch the lowbrow stream this Yeah, it was lit.
Yeah, that's really good. Just hey, you catch the Lowbrow stream on Friday when they drew the skin plane?
The DJ turns the music off.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about lowbrow?
The butt?
Yeah, right. Everyone's quoting it. Yeah, the quack. Yes, it was great. Great stream. Yeah,
Oh,
love
yeah.
those guys.
Yo, give me your TikTok before you leave.
Oh man,
Oh my god.
very good.
What does that say? Skin paradise. Mm.
Parasites.
Oh.
Skin paradise.
Skin paradise. It's a skin paradise.
That's like a World War II like name for this plane.
Yeah.
All aboard the Skin Paradise as it flies across the Atlantic. Or World War I guess. No, not World War II.
It's also tooting. Whatever color did I miss?
That's true. If you do whisper that in someone's ear at a club and they say yes, hang on to that person.
Yeah,
That's right.
because if we're talking pickup game here.
Yeah.
You got someone like Mystery.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No.
He's
He's more of a something than a someone, but I know what you mean.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, that's true.
He
He's a force of nature.
he's not mentioning these secrets that we are.
All right, so we're at just about an hour here, so I think it's about time to wrap it up.
Mm-hmm. Bubble wrap it up.
But hey,
Heyo.
this started out so wholesome. Seriously, thanks everybody for tuning in and all the comments and stuff. You guys made it a lot of fun. We will do this again next week. If you guys have any suggestions, topics, whatever, like this started out as weird, wacky aircrafts and turned into the skin plane. So definitely leave some suggestions and stuff in the comments,
Mm-hmm.
and we will, go through them all and pick something. And if it doesn't get picked this week, it'll get picked the next week. So you just wrapping up the. Is this guy farting clouds too?
He is.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I just had to add a
I
little.
feel like the
shadow
plane is
situation.
mad at the pilot.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're good.
Awesome. All right. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
We will see you next week. We might stream some gaming stuff maybe sooner than that too. So tune in for that too.
Peace.
Oh yeah, we'll play more Sonic too. We'll be better next time. All right. Thanks, guys.
All
Bye.
right, bye.